Hello and welcome back to Mellow Miniatures. Today we have another unboxing and a painting session as well, and it's also going to be my first time ever magnetising minis, so we'll see how that goes. So let's bring in the box. We've got the wonderful Puppets War logo and the, apologies for the noise, the box of the beautiful Puppets War Jazzy strikers. For those of you who don't know, this came in the same box as the Apocalypse Ghost we've done on the channel already. So it's a similar sort of thing, only this time we've got 5 Space Marine like minis. There's lots of different parts, so we're going to build them up, we're going to put them together, and we're going to see what kind of jazzy strikers we get. So let's get the box open now. This is the first time I have opened it. I've been saving it to wait on camera. It's been going. I'm like, oh, I want to open it, and I've not opened it. I've been waiting until I can do it on camera for you guys to enjoy as well. So we've got the same leaflet, Puppets War advert as before. We've got the magnets, 3 1mm magnets, 2 1mm magnets. I'm not sure what that means, because it definitely, I think that's per miniature, that's what you need. 3 sets of red ones, 3 sets of blue ones, because if I can just tilt the camera a little bit, you can see there's red ones, sorry, there's blue ones there, blue ones there, blue ones there, I think they are, yep, and then there's some red ones, and even higher up there's some more red ones that you can see. So when all that's magnetised together and glued together, you get this guy. That is it as far as the instructions go, I think. Because I think these are, every part connects to every part. We'll soon see under this layer of bubble wrap that we will remove just on there. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, this bag here, if we bring it in a focus, just have to push it away. We have here all the magnets. There are definitely more than 2 and 3 of these. There's quite a few, but you can see we have 2 different sizes. So I've no idea what that magnet thing means at the top, but there we have the magnets that we're going to need. Okay, next out of the box we've got this bag. This bag is a huge pair of wings, which we saw on the top there, and then the reverse side there's a little banner you can see. I don't know if there's anything else. Is there anything else? No, the rest of it's just sort of extra bits of moulding and flashing and things. Let's take these out of the bag. Sorry, because you're going to hear a lot of rustling. I do apologise for that. So here are the wings, going the right way around. You can see there's extra bits of moulding down each side that we just got to trim off and cut all this back from the mould, and then they'll go on miniature. You can see, you can't really see it because of the light. That's slightly better. Ah, there we go. You can see just there, not the clearest, there we go, perfect. You see just there's a hole for the magnet, and they would just simply glue into place in there, and obviously the reverse end to that glues onto the body, and the wings would sit perfectly on the back. you can see here similarly, we'll just take that back a little bit, there's another hole there, so that this can glue onto the back of a Space Marine as well. It seems like these are both. This is the bag of back portions. So just get the bag back, just sit that there. What's this one? Okay, this one is the bag of bodies, the body bag, if you will. So let's quickly just take these out. So let's show you a couple of examples of these. Get it in shot, just move this over. So here is the very Space Marine like torso and legs. Can we stand them up in the entire frame? Just about. So you can see magnet hole there for the back bling should we need it, magnet holes for the arms. The heads I think just glue in? Yeah, the heads just glue in, so the heads aren't posable. I suppose you could magnetize it in theory. There's another opportunity for the magnets there, and then we just trim this off the base, which does say Puppets War at the moment, which is quite nice to see. So yeah, we just cut this off, stick it to the base, put that down here. They're all in very similar poses. This one's sort of stood with his legs apart. I do keep saying he. There may be female heads in this. The only heads I've seen are male ones. Here we are. There's another body with a knee up, sort of running with a loincloth style thing. Don't know why sci-fi characters need loincloths, but hey ho. There's some sort of samurai armour around his belt there. Again, I don't understand samurai future characters, but it's an art style, I suppose. There's another one here with a loincloth who appears to be lunging forward. I don't think he is, I think it's just how he is on the base. So that's it for the bodies. Let's see what's in this bag. Ooh, okay. This bag here is the shoulder armour. It's a whole bag of different pieces to put on the shoulder. So bear with the rustling for a second. So you get things like this, which sort of looks almost scaly, dragony type thing, with an under piece, and then it's just curved underneath, so it can sit on the shoulder of the body. This one here, also layered, but less fancy, just not textured. This one looks very much like their knees. The bits underneath, I will say there's a stick in the middle, which is a support, and then the bits down the side as well, which shouldn't be there. So if it looks sort of hollow there, it's not just thin so it's see-through, there is actually a gap there, and it is supposed to be there. These shoulder pads to match the sort of samurai looking guy. Obviously edit this bit out. There are these two as well, which strangely didn't come on a base, but that's fine because they get taken off the base anyway. There's two winged ones, I suppose, for the winged character that you pick. And then there are these two, which are sort of skulls. I don't know, are they flaming skulls? No, they're just highly detailed skulls. So they'd work for a sort of chaosy army thing, I suppose. Because that's the thing about this, it's not an official unit of anything. So you can paint them 5 different colour schemes, you can paint them all one colour scheme. Let's look at this. There appears to be hands and weapons. So I'll just pour this out. What are these? Ah, right, okay. Okay, this is super okay, this is super interesting. We have this Puppets War, and it's not entirely clear what these are. And when you turn it round, if I can pick it back up, it says right on it, and they are right arm wrists. Or maybe the whole arm. Yeah, no, they might be the whole arm actually. No, they're not, no. They're the elbow joint and the shoulder. So this piece at the back here is the shoulder, and then that is the sort of bit where the forearm connects and the wrist connects to that. And then this whole bag is right arms, right hands. So we have this claw thing. We've got a very simple thumbs up for you guys. Sorry about covering the camera though. There's a staff with a hole for a magnet on the top, meaning that you put this hammerhead on the top of it, or if you want to change it out, you put the spearhead on the top, a katana for the samurai. I think I will, with the amount of samurai parts, I'm going to build a samurai. It just makes sense. There's an open hand. That's very difficult to see because it's very small. A power sword, which I can presume is a proxy for a power sword. There's a spearhead for the staff. A double-barreled shotgun. Not very futuristic, but we'll go with it. And a plasma gun, bolter, whatever the Space Marines are calling them now. So far it's, sorry I'm just tidying up the little bits, but it's pretty accommodating as 5 Space Marine proxies. If you wanted to do that for your Space Marine army. This is the bag of heads. I won't go through all of no, I won't go through all of these because they're absolutely tiny. But I will just have a quick look through them. I think the obvious one I have to pick out is this guy. This is the Jazzy head. So the man who invented these guys stuck his own face in here, which I think is pretty cool. One in a cowboy hat. There's a couple of robot looking guys. There's a samurai head we've all been waiting for. A winged helmet if you wanted a Thor Space Marine. A skull. Sort of burning skull type thing. There's a vampire. There's something else sort of like venom. That looks kind of like the Joker. Robot-y type thing. That's the same skull. Man with a beard. And then you get this strange mohawk piece, which doesn't seem to go with anything. I mean, it fits on the samurai. That can't be right. Unless it... Oh, it seems to just go on anything. This guy showed up nicely before. So you can see there he has his mohawk piece. This is going to be right arms. My camera did just stop. I don't know what that recorded of the heads, or what stopped that recording of the heads, but I'm sure you've already seen that, and I shall deal with that in the edit. Same thing with these. Puppets wore wrists, left hands, and there's a big shield, which looks pretty nice. I will just go through the highlights of these. There's another claw, there's a screen, an axe, a single barrel shotgun this time, another katana, a smaller, more alien type pistol. That's really small. A weapon that looks like it could be a flamer, with that kind of barrel in the end, and another small alien pistol type thing, which should leave us onto our last bag, the bases. I think we'll show all 5 of these if we can get them out of the bag. There we are. There's this guy. These all 5, I believe. Yeah, all 5 are different, which is nice, and it's not something you get. So there, this is the Sector Alpha base, 32mm scale. Knock that one off the floor, that was number 5. This one, with a sort of grating on the floor, so you can cut that out if you so wish. Number 4, 32mm, still Sector Alpha. This one, number 1, just a bit more texture on it. Again, number 1, Sector Alpha. There are 2 magnet holes at the bottom, so I wonder... You can't... can you magnetize the feet? Maybe? It doesn't show magnetizing the feet in the instructions. I'm sure you could drill a hole and magnetize them. Here's another base. Base number 3. Sector Alpha. There we are. And last but not least, base number 2. So they were all out of order. Again, that's got the grating thing. You can see my finger moving behind. And it's got the 2 magnets and the things like that. Maybe the magnets are for diorama building, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to lay all the pieces out on the table, clean up a little bit, and we'll be back for construction in just a second.